Hello and welcome to my newest video. Today I'm going to take a quick first look at Augmentors. Now, what is Augmentors? It's another blockchain game, but not on the Ethereum blockchain or on the Neo blockchain, but actually on the Bitcoin blockchain, because it's actually quite old, comparatively speaking, in terms of how old the actual industry is. And what is quite interesting is that I'd never really thought of Bitcoin being used in that sense, but obviously it's another cryptocurrency, it's the most popular one, and it can also be used for payment transactions, obviously, and that's the main use case, obviously, for Bitcoin. So why not do that in this game as well? So I think as far as function goes, or as far as integration goes, this does run on the Bitcoin blockchain to some degree, I guess. But in order to not have really high transaction fees, I don't really know how it will work or if they transition to another blockchain, but I think it will be much more gameplay focused and much more feature heavy than other games that run on the Ethereum blockchain that rely to 100% on a decentralization on the Ethereum blockchain or have their own ERC20 token. As I always say, I'm not really a tech guy, I'm not really an IT guy, I'm not really a coder, so I don't really know how this works implementation wise. Maybe someone in the comments below can shed some light on this. But as far as implementation goes for this game so far, and what I found so far and what I first looked at it, it really looks interesting, and what makes it definitely stand out from the rest of the games or a lot of other games that I have done first look videos on is that it's going to have both really unique and new features that I think will be key drivers for the video game industry, which is obviously, like I said before, the blockchain integration, but also actually having augmented reality as part of it. Now, what completely baffles me is that this game wants to have gameplay in augmented reality, so you can basically run around with your mobile phone, your smartphone outside in the reality, and you will have these little these kind of in-game monsters or creatures shown on your screen when you use your camera. Basically, I think you probably know similarities to Pokemon Go, for example. So for anyone who has ever played Pokemon Go or any kind of augmented reality games, they're still in their infancy, but it works quite the same way. Now again, what completely baffles me that there's absolutely no information on the front page of this game, augmentorsgame.com, that shows these in-game graphics, so to speak, or how the actual gameplay looks like. So you have to go onto the Medium page, for example. You can check out their Medium blog basically, and you can check out how it looks. So it actually looks really unique and interesting to me, and I'm quite excited to see these screens. So as you can see here, you have this kind of, I guess it's an office of the game developer of Augmentors, and you can see these different characters that you can play, and you can basically fight against each other. I'm not quite sure, maybe this guy in the background is also holding a phone, so you basically fight in a multiplayer kind of setup against another player, or if it's against a NPC or a monster that is being controlled by the game itself, so basically like a computer-based entity. I don't know how it works exactly, but it looks really promising to me. They also have the roadmap shown on the blog itself, so they can consistently update the community about their progress, announcing the best in-battle screenshot video winners, so you can actually already play. I think the alpha is out right now, at least that's what it tells me here. You can join the exclusive alpha now, so you can do this if you are interested. I'm going to post a link to Augmentors game in the video description below. I'm also going to post a link. I think they have their own Discord and also their own Telegram, so I'm going to post this in the video description. You can talk to developers there and maybe even to the community, get a good understanding and feel of the game. Again, I think just to come to a conclusion, I think it definitely has some great potential. The idea of integrating both of these major key drivers, blockchain or cryptocurrency, as well as augmented reality into this game is a great idea. It's really fascinating and pushing the limit kind of idea in terms of video games right now. These are definitely going to be one or basically two of the main criterias, in my opinion, and determinators of where the whole video game industry is going in the long run and how it progresses itself and how it evolves. Yeah, check it out yourself. Check out the Medium page. I'm probably also going to post that in the video description because it just generally has more recent information where the game is going. Other than that, I still see some issues, but I'm completely biased against Bitcoin to some degree because obviously I see it more as a payment use case and less of a development framework. But maybe if Bitcoin is just being used as a payment processor for these games, it definitely has some advantages. But once again, I'm not quite sure how they can implement it realistically when you always have to pay, I don't know, $30 to $40, or maybe it's going to be less now with the integration of Lightning Network. I'm not quite sure about that. Again, I'm not an IT or a coder guy. But yeah, check it out yourself. Leave a comment below what you think about this game. Do you think this definitely has some potential? Do you think there's some major risks involved when you rely on Bitcoin and not on Ethereum or Neo or any kind of other cryptocurrencies that are specifically made for these kind of developments of decentralized apps, basically? Yeah, check it out yourself. As always, please don't take this video as financial advice. Only invest as much Ethereum as you can afford to lose. And do your own research before you invest into this game. I'm not even sure if you can invest into this game right now, if it has already had its ICO, and again, it has been out for quite some time, comparatively speaking, for the blockchain technology and cryptocurrency hype most recently. So I don't know where it stands right now in terms of the roadmap, but maybe that should be something you check out yourself. And yeah, as I said before, hope you liked the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.